Welcome, everyone. We are back to the wonderful world of Salt of the Earth. In our previous episode, our cantankerous ne'er-do-wells were rejecting demonic powers, which caused me to get very angry. But I'm gonna
That's
stow
not.
that away. Stow that away for later. Every single one of them resists temptation, which angers me. Um, Even Phoenix, who is loath to turn down a good opportunity, seeing how she
No, that
likes
means
to.
it warrants a good opportunity.
Exactly. No, she loves to steal from widows though. So
One time.
that's like I only killed that guy in cold blood once. Like like let it go. So anyway, a lot of you have exited from the demonic storage, which is the mission support area of the sunken starship that you are in right now. As you can actually see, if you look at the map, I actually made a really cool map. It's freaking.
Yeah. Oh, you made it?
No, I didn't. I found it. So
Oh.
it's freakishly huge. Well, that was very. We'll discuss that later. It's
Whoa.
freakishly huge because it's giant size. So ignore that. At the present
Okay.
moment, you're inside the central repository where you encountered the strange three statues. Now you can see that there are three other sections left. There is ringing weak flesh yields no gold. Iron is often better than the hand that wields it, and the sharpest mind can shape the dullest stone. Which section do we wish to go to next?
Um.
Let's
So I'm
outsource.
Oh,
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. No. Ashley, go ahead.
I was literally gonna say somebody else make the first decision, please.
I was gonna ask Ian if he could, if it's not hard to do, if you could copy and paste,
I'm doing it right now.
yeah.
I'm already doing it.
Having a visual reference. Like I said, my brain is complete mush right now.
That's what Judaism does to a motherfucker, but we'll figure it out.
It's what PT and therapy does to a buddy. Oh,
There you go.
motherfucker.
Those are your three
All
options.
Judaism has done to my biology so far is made me lactose intolerant. Like that's barely even a joke. Like I wasn't lactose intolerant as a kid, and like very soon after I started trying to connect with Judaism, I started slowly becoming lactose intolerant.
Wow.
That's
So that is
funny.
I find hilarious.
That's incredible.
Biologically kashrut. That's actually pretty based.
Okay.
On odd level physical.
Don't get me wrong, I'm still going to eat a full cheesecake in
Yeah.
a few weeks, but
Well, that doesn't violate kashrut, so you're fine. For now.
it's still dairy and will mess up my bowels.
Yeah, which is a bad touch moment.
And on the eighth
But-
day, God invented Lactaid, pharmaceutical
Exactly what I was
supplement.
exactly what I was gonna
And
say.
the people rejoiced.
Science.
My freshman year roommate in college was Jewish and extremely lactose intolerant, and our dining hall was like a really good dining hall and had really fun different ice cream flavors every couple days. And one time I came and we're gonna go to lunch together, and I told her what the ice cream flavors were, and I saw her just give this look of longing. Look to the gallon jug of Lactaid pills on her desk. Look back into middle distance. And then she proceeds to down 3 of the Lactaid pills and it's like, okay, let's go.
Amazing.
So, ladies, gentlemen, and assorted others, where are we going next?
Hey, so I'm sorry. I've got a question. These are doors with this written on it?
Yeah, and unfortunately, I accidentally copy pasted my notes, so you actually know what each one is now.
Great.
If you didn't plan anything, I might not have caught that.
I think I'm most interested in the library.
Oh no.
I can second
That
that.
sounds like
Yeah.
something a monk would be interested in.
This is the most fucked
Although
up one.
I think I am also interested in the medical.
Okay.
as well.
Oh yeah, we're doing all of these.
Yeah, obviously
Yeah.
you are. I didn't prep them for no reason, but I want you all to reach a conclusion in character as to which one you're going to first.
Okay. Seems like library would be our next step for answers. Any objections?
Well, that's very directly informative. We're looking for, exactly. We're looking for answers. Library seems the perfect place to start.
I suppose. Yes. Library it is.
Perfect. So you descend into the interior bowels of the library. Let's see what we got here. This is probably the most fucked up segment. So,
Well, it started with bowels, so
I'm not going to see this yet because I haven't placed your actors on here. So give me a second. Celerity the Swift, Marta the Bold, and Sky the Wiser. Now you should actually be able to see the map.
I think celerity literally just means swift.
Yes, so it's like Swift
I
to
think it's a
Swift.
synonym, so
It's like
I love it.
It's like the Los Angeles, the Los
the
Angeles.
Los Angeles Angels.
Yeah, the Angels. Like, all right. The party enters a large room of rising platforms. Cylinders containing the petrified remnants of some semblance of living beings litter the room. A large machine with a singular proboscis descends into a vat of purple liquid. A peculiar hum, like chittering insects from a great distance, permeates the room. The air is cold and silent otherwise. A singular sigil, a giantish room, lights the top of the machine. And since only one of you morons speaks giantish, that is what it
Am I
says.
that moron?
No, it's actually Marta.
Oh, is it?
You're
Nice.
the only one that speaks giantish.
Oh yeah, my weird one's deep speech.
Oh, okay.
Marta comes in touch in the weirdest ways, and I'm here for it.
It's keeping me on my toes. It reads memory. And I'm sorry, wait, what was this again that I was reading? I'm so sorry.
There is a singular giant sigil on the machine at the far north. The weird little proboscis descending into that vat of purple liquid. There's a singular giant sigil on the top of the machine, and it reads memory.
Okay.
What would you like to do, gang?
So it's one of these vats that we see on this image on the map?
At the top of the map, the giant circle with purple and a weird little dildo thing going into it. On top of that, it says memory in giantish.
I guess we approach that. Are we sure we're in a library? Like,
That's what it
saying
said in
library.
giantish.
I see, I don't see any books here. Just like tubes of bodies in like cryostasis or something. I guess maybe that's how libraries work in this world.
Do we see any buttons or panels or control stop shooting. Any if anything like that?
Give me an Arcana check.
I was about to yell guidance
Oh.
and then remembered I'm playing a monk.
Did I have a twang in my voice? I don't think I did. Did I?
No.
I don't think so.
See, babe.
Okay. Wow, that's actually a pretty good Arcana roll from Marta.
Yeah.
He usually beefs the shit out of these.
Cool.
Maybe Sky and Celerity want to roll too?
Give it a shot.
Yeah. Why the hell not?
I forget what this
Oh my
character's
God.
intelligence is.
Me.
You get advantage on those, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Not the best.
Okay. I
So-
rolled a 10 with a 0 modifier. That feels right.
So, Marta, you give an ocular pat down to the situation and see no discernible exterior iconography. There is no mechanisms, no books, no nothing. The only thing that seems to be able to be interacted with is the strange viscous pond of purple fluid at the top of the machine. Aside from everything else in the room, everything else is stationary. A faint, cool mist clings to everything. The bodies within the tubes are petrified and silent, and only the fluid bubbles and coils amongst itself, the only thing with animation in the entirety of the room.
Maybe we need to throw something into it. That's Marta's suggestion.
We could be more gentle than that.
Like toss something into it, maybe.
I was
Yeah.
just gonna try to poke it first. I'll wear gloves.
If you're
Alright.
up for that.
Celerity is gonna stand behind Sky as they do this with their incredible bugbear makes no physiological sense reach, ready to grab Sky out of the way in case this goes bad.
Wait, before we do that, maybe we should just do a quick look at these bodies in the tubes, just in case. I don't know. Maybe that would be, or is that unnecessary?
Oh no, I'm very curious about the bodies.
Yes, I'd like to know more about the bodies. Do we see anything interesting about the bodies? You know, they look pretty naked in there, but are they, anything interesting about them?
Nature or medicine?
I wish that. Oh, never mind.
No, I don't have medicine, but I have a +5 wisdom, so.
What the fuck?
Take that.
Yeah. Boop, boop.
Marta is a genius now.
Fucking apparently.
Always was.
That's the power of your local library.
This is the power of the profane powers. While Marta was sleeping, she made a couple of deals with some warlocks, and now suddenly she knows how things work.
I love how you said deals with warlocks instead of deals with like devils. You know, just
Yeah, right.
implying that like that
Just
you would have to,
stole
like,
from
hey,
Sky.
so
Just stole from Sky. Just rumbled through Sky shit to find out some stuff.
see, now we're cooking. That's the stealing Marsa.
Yeah.
Also, maybe if
That's true.
Sky wants to roll, they're also welcome to.
Sure.
Medicine or nature? Well, actually pretty good. So, Marta and Sky, you reach a conclusion that there is far too much symmetry within these bodies. Although they're petrified, you can see that they mirror one another in the symmetry of their bodies from left to right. They're not natural, they're artificial constructions. And it seems at one point in time, the machine was siphoning something from them, but you can't tell what it is outwardly.
So, are you saying that they're like clones, basically?
Yes.
Is that what you mean? Okay.
2 questions. Siphoning something, and this is a library, and the giantess rune said memory. Is there anything like connected to their heads
Yes.
in the pods?
Yes.
I think I have an idea of what they might be siphoning. I mean, maybe the books or the people.
That would make sense. Well,
And also, do these look like Patali or any of the other species we've encountered?
good question.
No.
Okay.
The taxon is
Something-
entirely foreign.
Ooh.
Well,
Interesting.
you're welcome to touch the goo.
Gonna like take
Addressing Sky.
put on some gloves and very lightly tap the goo.
Be careful.
Standing behind, ready to pull out of the way.
Exactly.
I'm standing a good ways away.
I will remind you that the goo pod is actually 231 feet away. Because this is a
Oh.
giant ship and it is fucking huge. Like,
I
Well, dang it.
misunderstood.
Should we walk over there?
So we're gonna walk over
Yeah.
to the goo pod.
Yeah.
Head over.
It's
do
going
that.
so slow.
I know it's
Look at it drag.
it's really fucking funny. Okay, let me drag everyone there. Anyway, as you make your way up to the goo pod, give me some intelligence saves. The DC is 12.
Understood.
When you say
Same.
intelligence saves, okay, gotcha.
Oh, thank fuck.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, this is
Go
bad
ahead,
for Bitcoin.
Marta.
This is bad for Bitcoin. Oh no!
Oh!
Can she
I
can she get
advantage?
advantage because she rolled so well with the other knowledge checks?
I thought I got advantage because of my hat, but
Your hat gives you
Yeah.
advantage on an end save, so go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Marta, on the other hand, is an idiot. So,
unfortunately, it happens.
Celerity, Marta, and Sky, as you move your way through the various enormous stasis chambers, you will feel a kind of bombardment from the wavering echoes of the long dead things that line the cylinders. For Celerity and Sky, these thoughts that attempt to intrude upon your mind simply dissipate into nothingness, but for Marta, they begin to intrude and cloud and bog you. You're going to take 2 points of psychic damage as you make your way up to the viscous fluid.
2 points of psychic damage for my husband coming in and saying hello. Awesome.
You heard that.
That's what that was.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Memories
I pointed to the
are so
headset
clear.
and he just yelled hello.
Pretend that was like a soundbite in the clouding of the memories.
Yeah, that.
Well, how do I? So I've got 2 points of psychic damage. Where do I record that on my sheet anywhere?
Yeah, just subtract 2 from your HP total.
It's got current HP / maximum HP, so you just reduce the first number by 2.
So while we do that, ahead of you, you can see the fluid. It is a vibrant purple color. It's viscous and coy and seems to bubble almost with a kind of inviting
yeah.
cadence. Give me a DC 18 charisma save.
Ooh,
I understand.
boy is an interesting word. What was the DC?
18.
Oh, fuck.
So Sky failed.
I thought you said 15. I was like, yeah, for a second. Wait.
Sky has failed. Now what?
What the fuck?
You realize Marta is a bard, right?
That's true, but
like-
that plus 10 is like freakishly fucking high though. How's this bitch?
Anyone was
How
gonna
do you have a
pass
plus
this.
10? Hold on a second. Let me
Oh,
let me scrutinize this. Like,
you've been touching
So
stuff on my
weird.
sheet, so I have no idea.
click of protection, stone of good luck. Plus
And then
2,
the
plus
hit
2,
points
plus
are supposed to
5.
be like, it would be like 64 out of 66, right? Like
Yes.
that's how it would show up. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah. What the fuck? Why do you have plus 10? What the fuck is? Okay, so needle.
Probably an item?
Let's say prop bonus, AC, saving throw bonus, cold protection, spell type bonus, total time. Doesn't make any sense. It shouldn't be plus 10. Well, you pass anyway, so that's weird. I'll look at it later. So anyway, Sky and Celerity. You look forward at the viscous fluid and find it inviting, intoxicating, and you begin to consume it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. So Marta sees this, obviously.
Yes.
And Marta is gonna say, whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I still clouded with like memory or like what's happening with that exactly? I need.
You're haunted by visions of things that you can't particularly discern. Ancient memories, horrors.
Is it painful?
Yes, it's unpleasant.
Okay.
Like imagine
I
you're
have-
bombarded with like every cringy thing you've ever done at once. That's essentially what's happening
that
right
happens
now.
Every night when you fall
all
asleep.
day. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's exactly what's
I
happening.
get it.
I'm constantly haunted by that. Okay. Marta is gonna just yell, "Stop!" no, guys,
Hmm?
and then like
They
kind of try to physically pull them away from the goo.
Okay, good. You're gonna have to give me an athletics check, I guess, to pull them away, and they're gonna get advantage to contest you. So give me an athletics check.
Oh, no.
Sky,
And are we doing
Marta,
athletics or acrobatics?
you're doing athletics or acrobatics to contest, and you both have advantage on it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Apparently I needed
What is happening?
I am super strong.
Comes in,
We're too
mommy
lost in
dots
this
everyone,
Genius now.
says nothing, leaves. Marta, you managed to break Celerity and Sky away from their almost attempt. The fluid flows through their fingers and slides back into the basin. What would you all like to do?
How do we feel after drinking the goo?
You didn't drink the goo because somebody stopped you.
Oh, but she stopped before we
I
got
thought
to
they
it.
were
Okay.
shoveling it into their mouths, though, so they didn't make it to their mouth.
No, you slapped them real hard and they didn't make it.
Ugh. So my slurping Foley
I'm
work was
bitching
for
out,
nothing.
guys. All right, sorry. Go on.
Oh, but it smells so good.
Do you want to try again?
Okay.
Are we back to after Marta pulls us away? Are we like back to ourselves? Are we no longer enthralled, or are we still enthralled by the goo?
You are tentatively intrigued by the goo.
Okay, but
Okay.
not as like compelled. Or-
The goo begins to bubble, and the faint pups and effervescent coyness of it, its fluid motion, is intoxicating to you still. What would you like to do?
I think this goo might be alive, and I think it wants us to eat it.
I think that since it's so intoxicating, I need to know more about it. I think I need to look at it and like, can I just like, I don't remember what the equivalent is of a flashlight, but Sky is like, if you set him enthralled, Sky is all in. He's gonna start pulling out like a flashlight and like seeing if it's translucent and like.
The light that you flash upon the surface of the goo seems to be absorbed into it, and it seems to almost welcome the light and begins to slowly flow towards you.
Fascinating.
Are March's the visions that she's getting, are they clear at all, or anything discernible that would be helpful in this instance?
You're getting visions of far-off realms, distant spires, cloud and misty clouds, sun-swept visions, things of that nature. Way to go, Lou.
Sorry. I'm so tired, y'all. I'm so sorry. That not yawning at your narration at all.
Go boof some coffee,
Good.
my guy.
I did. I had an entire cup and a half while I was waiting for my bait din to start.
I understand.
All right. So anyway,
Yeah.
the fluid
Sky
continues
is-
to be viscous and inviting.
Yeah, no, if you said enthralled, Sky is like marveling this, like the way a stoner marvels their first taco while high. Like he is.
You're not wrong.
Okay, Marta's going to kind of position herself between them and the goo while holding her head, because obviously it's some pressure probably is happening. And just say, I don't think it's a good idea to eat the goo.
Oh, wait, whoa. Okay, I'm not
What
gonna
does it smell
Too
eat
like?
loud.
it, but
2 out of 3 players disagree.
What
I
does the goo
second
smell like?
Esther's question.
What was Ashley's question? Sorry.
What is your favorite smell? And that is what it smells like.
Oh shit, I'm screwed.
Mmm,
Wait, it
All
smells
right,
like drought
whistling pussy. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
How
I
come we
mean-
reached the same conclusion?
If
Hey, your wife is a
indeed what
tiefling.
this smells like, if this if that if we are adding that hormonal level to this, then yeah.
I'm just gonna actually on a non-joking level, that's probably up there with their favorite smells, but I think it would be more just the smell of sitting by a riverside on a clear day.
Oh, that's so good. That's so clutch.
Just
yeah.
with their wife.
Yeah, you know what?
I'm actually kinda
Sky is
shocked it's
gonna
not the smell of your
start
wife.
like rolling around.
The wife is
Unless
part
anybody
of that.
stops them, Sky is just gonna start like rolling around on the ground, like
Oh,
just pretty happy.
I think another smell to add to that, probably what's in the mix. Celerity is a new parent. It's the smell, the first time they smelled their newborn baby's head. That fresh baby smell.
What do we think the benefit of eating the goo would be?
Just eat the goo. I know you people want to eat the goo so fucking bad. Like,
Yeah,
Martha's there.
just
right
stop.
now, but what they're gonna do in this, okay, Marta, I'm not gonna eat it yet. Just trust me, and
Give me a
just gonna
DC
put your
18
hand-
charisma save with disadvantage.
okay,
And that is everyone.
oof. And I want to be clear, I'm not putting my mouth in it like I was doing the first time. Celerity is putting their hand in it, just like you'd run it through water.
Okay.
It's a disadvantage charisma save.
Yeah, for everyone. DC 18.
Of disadvantage,
Well-
alright. Coming.
Are you fucking kidding me, Marta? What the fuck is wrong with you, bitch? Like,
Can't help it. It's natural.
Marta's a bard, Ian.
also, fuck you
Yeah.
too, Sky.
Well, Warlock. Charisma's a thing.
Yeah, you're surprised the charisma-based characters.
That was a plus 10 roll and a plus fucking 8 roll. It's insane. It's so good. I think Marta's rolls are wrong. I'm gonna fix that later. So anyway, the fluid begins to lap and coil around your hand, Celerity, and you feel it start to actually burrow into your hand itself. What would you like to do?
Oh, that can't be good. I'm gonna try and pull my hand out.
You cannot. Actually, give me a strength check. DC 22.
Can it be athletics?
Yeah, athletics DC 22.
Nope.
Yeah, that's a no. You can do it with advantage if you want.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, what did passing the charisma saving throw get me?
You recoil from the
Not being
fluid, and
engulfed in goo.
its tantalizing pull begins to course away from you. Now, Celerity, you manage to pull away from the goo as it seems to almost draw you into its lustrous confines, but the goo is still inside you, and you feel this kind
Oof.
of cold. Actually, I described this, and it's really gross. Hold on a second.
So, since Sky is past that particular one and is not, lost in the sauce of this wonderful goo, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck, guys? It's a trap!" As if this wasn't obvious to everyone who's not Sky earlier.
They're coming out of the
and
walls.
start trying to pull everybody physically away.
Yeah, I'll follow that lead.
Yeah.
Or at least try to. The GM will allow.
No. Okay, get more coffee, my guy. Good grief. So anyway.
I'm drinking vitamin water. That usually helps me stay awake.
Okay. So anyway.
It's cold. Ice cold.
Now, Celerity, you've pulled away, but unfortunately the fluid is inside you. Do you know when you swallow something too large and you can feel it kind of course in you and it gives you this upset?
Oh.
That's exactly what's happening right now, but it's in all of your veins at once. Like,
That
Oh, I
seems
don't feel
bad,
good,
my
y'all.
guy.
you
I
can
don't
feel
feel
it.
good, y'all.
You can feel it coursing from your hands and your feet, and it seems to be slowly drawing itself towards your center and your heart. You can feel it moving. What would you like to do?
I think I've got like venom moving towards my heart or something. What do I do?
I told
What
you
do I
not to
do?
do.
I didn't drink it. I touched it.
I told you this.
So, is there anything monks can do to help this? I think monks have a thing.
It's on to like 10th level.
What
So
level are we?
Oh no!
You're 6 right
Wait, uncanny metabolism.
okay, let me just
Oh,
read.
so you don't have monk
It's
metabolism
had to
yet.
touch the goo.
You can Oh no, it's uncanny metabolism as you can regain all expended focus points.
So anyway, the fluid begins to move its way towards the heart, and you feel it begin to crescendo and soak around your
Is it-
heart, and a
It's
coldness.
liquid, right?
Yeah, it's like a viscous fluid. It's like ketchup, kind of.
Can I Celerity is gonna try. It's very likely won't work. Try to use elementalism. Beckon water. Put their hands on their chest and try to beckon the water away from their vital organs.
Give me an attack roll, 22.
Prestidigitation could do anything about that. Probably not, but it's worth a, you know.
What should I be using? Because elementalism doesn't have. It's not an attack.
Just make a punch.
Okay.
Swear to God, if you do this, I'm gonna fucking kill myself right here, right now. Oh my God! Oh, you're up by one! No way!
Did it.
The fluid reaches your heart, and
Ugh.
you.
I did not mean to poke that.
It's fine. It's
So
fine.
close.
The fluid
Totally.
reaches your heart, and you feel an intense pressure. Your heart feels like it's being imploded, and the world around you goes black, and you pass out. What does Marta and Sky wish to do now that Celerity has gone unconscious? Oh, and their skin has now become a faint lilac color, and you can feel their
Ooh.
flesh begin to bubble and contort, almost like there's writhing insects underneath their skin. What do we like to
Oh
do?
God. I have not been trained for this. I don't know.
Don't we have? I'm looking for what it is. I remember that we have one bring back from the dead MacGuffin or super heal MacGuffin. I don't remember which one it is because
You have one
someone is in
revivify.
distress and making
I
sounds
have-
right behind me.
I mean, I have like some healing spells if you think that throwing some of those at the situation might work.
As
Do we
you,
have any kind of poison resistance?
as your,
Oh,
pu-
I
as
have
your,
a poison resistance potion.
Hey.
Okay, I'm gonna just, basically force that down Celerity's
Oh,
throat.
I
I mean,
have-
not that she would
I have
choke,
one
but-
too. I'm sorry, that's irrelevant now. Sorry, Sky, please.
Does the poison resistance do anything?
are you going to attempt to administer the antidote to Celerity as you see their skin begin to bubble and writhe? You can see them become more vascular. Their skin seems to become more tight. You can see their veins pulsing underneath their bugbear flesh. Their muscles begin to contort and seem to almost strengthen. What would you like to do?
That is what I am attempting to do.
Yes, give it to them.
Okay, so go ahead and administer the antidote.
All right. How do I do that?
I don't know. You're just gonna like Pulp
I
Fiction,
think
just
one
stab
of
them
us
in the
should
sternum.
hold Celerity's mouth open and the other should pour if it's a potion, right?
Oh, yeah. I
Probably
thought.
sit. I know I'm unconscious, but probably sit them up to do this.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Marta, please help me with their back. Get them a little bit.
Marta does
You
just
didn't-
that. She hoists Celerity up as best she can and tilts back their head and opens their mouth and waits for Sky.
All right, perfect. You prop them up. You pour the fluid into the mouth. You massage their throat so they swallow it because obviously bugbears aren't people. And and it goes down into their gullet. And for a brief moment, they go still. Their flesh is cold and quiet. But then it bursts again with an uproar. They begin to glow, fervently hot. Their flesh continues its lilac hue, and you can see their muscles begin to strengthen. Their legs become thicker, their arms become thicker, their pectorals become more bulbous, and eventually all this musculature begins to flow inward and then outward and down into their hands, and you see that their knuckles and their fists become larger and more fervent. And then
Damn.
quiet. And then their eyes open. Celerity, you have now regained consciousness.
Was I dead? What the fuck just happened? Why did? Oh god, what? What the fuck? Y'all, is my skin pink? Do I have new? What the fuck just happened?
It's becoming, Marcia says as she looks at the color. Are you feeling all right? Do you feel any different?
How does Celerity feel
Great.
physically? I mean, this is weird to say, I guess, but I feel fucking fantastic.
You know, like that scene in The Fly when he initially gets infected. That's exactly what's going on right now.
Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh no.
No, I just saw what you PM'd me, so.
No. Well, you've changed. You might want to look down at yourself.
Yeah, I think I think previously, like, the way I've drawn them before, they wear very loose clothing, and now it's not fitting right anymore.
You're enormous
I
now.
think I need to go shopping.
Huh.
Has anything changed with the people in the pods at all, or any other changes in the room since this has happened?
No, there's no externally verifiable change in the environment aside from Celerity becoming more jacked.
Trying to find where in the
Here
sheet to
becomes
put this.
sexy.
I can do it for you. Just continue the narration and discuss your fly transformation with everybody.
Well, I am craving raw meat. No,
Steps back.
I mean that is just an out of character fly reference.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Perfect.
then.
Yeah. Did I ever mention my last name was Brundle? No.
I didn't know bugbears had last names.
It's a fly reference again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, some do, some don't. I mean, I met plenty of tieflings that don't have last names.
I'm an orphan. I don't know if I have a last name. Well,
That's kind of the situation with a lot of people who don't have last names. They just don't. They did at one point. They just don't know it.
Okay.
well,
So, what do we want to do from here, team?
I mean, do y'all want to touch the goo too? It seems to be not a bad idea.
I don't know if I could handle being purple. I'm not sure if that's the life I'd like to live. But Sky is welcome too.
You know what? I think I touched it a little and it was a mistake.
Well, maybe we should go back to the foyer.
How about the medical bay?
Yeah,
Let's go to that
Yes.
medical bay.
I think
Oh,
y'all
wait.
should really consider. This feels
I-
fucking amazing, and they're just
know.
doing like standing vertical leaps with their new super
Are you
jacked
sure you
calves.
feel okay?
Start doing one-handed pull-ups and shit, just all casual like.
Kinky push-ups.
I think we should have you checked out. I think maybe we should make sure that you've
you're
changed
saying-
quite a lot.
As you're saying this, the fluid begins to bubble and writhe, and you can feel a kind of melodic cadence erupt out of it, like a bird song, or the inviting crack of a frozen lake warmed by a midwinter sun.
The
You know what?
fluid in celerity or the fluid in the
Pool.
container?
Fluid in the
okay.
pool.
Weird
God.
fucking
I
idea.
didn't hear that. What? In where? Which one? Where's the fluid? In the vat or in celerity?
the fluid in the vat seems to be bubbling with a more provocative rhythm, and as you look at it, it seems to almost coil and make a beckoning figure. Drink me.
I mean, you don't even have to drink it. I just touched it.
God help you if you drink it.
I am not drinking that. And also, I am having a huge, massive, beautiful, lovely vision headache right now.
I mean,
right?
this might help, honestly.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
weird as fuck idea, but I'm gonna try. This guy makes a little hand motion. He's gonna try to cast Detect Thoughts on the fluid itself. Basically, just to see if he can, to see if it has thoughts to detect.
Oh my fucking god. King.
Based.
Yeah, honestly.
Did you just say based or judge me?
No, based.
No, based.
It's always based. There's no such thing as judgment in this campaign.
That
So-
is not
Sure.
correct.
Except for Marta, she's evil.
No, I'm not evil.
You're evil and you know you're fucking evil. Stop lying.
What? I have a character. There's such a thing as a character arc.
Yeah, I
okay?
know. It's like okay, so you're saying character arc, but it's like my character arc is evil, and it's like, well, that sounds
No,
like it's
it
evil.
isn't.
It's like no, it's a character arc. It's amoral.
No.
Shut up.
Dude,
Like, you stole from a widow. You stole from a widow. Shut up. Like, all right. So anyway,
You wanted me to.
are we going to do the probing action to discern further the mind of the thing you're attempting to parse?
Oh, yes.
All right, perfect. Let me make an intelligence saving throw. What is your spell save DC? 16.
Is- Thank you.
What the fuck?
So
No way.
Larry's
Did
gonna
it
be
crit?
standing behind
Did they fucking crit?
Sky in
Jesus
case
Christ.
things go wrong. Oh no.
Are you kidding me? Oh, this is terrible.
Maybe it rolls at disadvantage because it just expended so much energy making celerity jacked.
It's actually super based, so let's see if I can do that again. Oh, thank God. Okay, they fail now. What do you wish to discern, Sky? You can feel that there is an immense, overwhelming intellect within this pool of water. Indiscernible minds collected one into a singular whole. What would you like to know?
What is it, if anything, what does it want right now? What is it trying... What is it actively thinking on right now? What is it trying to get?
You're bombarded with various mental images of people lifting weights, reading books, training, practicing, regiments. It seems to want nothing more than to make you better. That's all it wants. Make you better.
Doesn't sound sinister at all.
Yeah,
Says the person who already ate it.
Yeah.
I think...
Do you
maybe-
detect any level of, conspiracy at all?
I mean, no, but that doesn't make this any less suspicious.
Is there? I have an off question, I guess. Maybe. So I don't know if how it works exactly, but so if we have a potion that implies there's like a potion bottle, can we like collect some of the goo somehow?
Would you like to?
Yes.
You have a bottle. Now go ahead and give me a survival check to collect it. The DC is 18.
And I just want to confer with Sky as well. I'm not really talking to Celerity right now because I don't trust that they're in their
That's
right
right.
mind.
Right.
Should we try to collect some?
Fuck, I don't know. Let's find out.
Okay. You said survival?
Yes, DC 18. I
What do
swear
you
to
mean? How do you
God,
mean DC 18?
you have to get an 18 or higher to succeed. Oh my God, you fucking bitch! Stop doing this! Like, what is with you today?
I'm a
Like,
strong genius now.
You attempt to collect the fluid, and as you pour into it, it seems to almost avoid your grasp, but you give it a quick backhand, and it immediately complies and flows into the container. And then you place
Wow.
a stopper on it, and you're completely fine. I hate you. If you failed, it was gonna flow into you. It's
Oh,
gonna
I
be-
bet you just wished so much for that.
Yeah, I did. There's nothing I could do there, so you succeeded. So,
Wow.
okay, now you have a collected vial. What else would we like to do?
Maybe we should take it to the medical bay. Or
Yeah.
the what is it
Sounds
called?
reasonable.
It's not the medical bay. It's the something iron something. What is it called? It doesn't matter. Let's go to the medical bay.
The gold works.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna
What?
leave. You're just gonna leave here.
Is there
mean-
a problem with that?
The fluid coils out of the container and wraps around your ankle. Like, please don't leave me. I love you. I want you here forever.
I
What are you
don't
gonna
like
do?
that. Super don't like that.
No. I feel as if I'm being persuaded. Let's see.
You look into the fluid and you see a very excellent rendition of various Met Gala outfits. You're like, oh. You're like, wait, no, I'm not gonna be tempted to descend. No, be gone, fluid. Like,
Gala outfits from this year because
They're
this year
amazing.
was fucking amazing.
there was so much black dandyism.
I have so much to say.
You look into the fluid and you see images of perfect outfits. How do you respond?
You see Diana Ross's
You see
ensemble.
You see Janelle Monáe.
You see Tracy Ellis Ross.
Ooh,
going.
that was a great outfit. So give me
Okay,
another
Diana
charisma save,
Ross.
Marta.
What?
DC 18 charisma save.
Christmas save? Wait. Oh, charisma. Okay, gotcha.
Let's see if I can get you to drink this fluid.
Bad chance.
Come on, fail. Are you fucking kidding me? God damn it!
You
You
can
are
make
not.
her roll at disadvantage because she's in a potato sack being tempted by the most fabulous outfits.
Well, they tried to put
in
Marilyn
recent
Monroe
memory.
in a potato sack to
Marta
prove a
has
point,
learned
and they
a
didn't
lot
prove it.
beyond that.
It's actually a good
Huh?
point. So roll that at disadvantage and watch you succeed yet again somehow. You failed.
Damn.
You begin.
Okay, Ian, do it. Whatever you want to do. God.
You begin to move forward. You kneel down, cup your hands into the fluid, and bring it to your lips. What would you want to do, Sky?
Hold the fuck up. I'm the one who failed and brings it to my lips?
No, it's Marta.
No, Marta.
Okay.
You said Sky.
It's Ian sadistic.
Yeah, no, I said
Okay.
I know, but Sky now gets to react because Sky's the only one that hasn't been tempted into sin.
Sky is just gonna try to just like swipe it, throw it into their bag, just like out of anybody's temptation range.
Give me an attack roll, and the
Definitely
DC is 18.
attack roll.
You can just do Eldritch Blast. I don't care. If you want to Eldritch Blast it out of her hands, that'd be hilarious.
Fine.
Delore.
Oh, I got to mute for a second. I'm still listening though.
That's
Actually,
fine,
could
that's
we do, before we do this, could we actually do like a little break, please?
fine. Okay, we'll take a quick little break. I have to hit the can anyway, so we're gonna take a fiver.
Okay.
And everyone can try to remember. All right, gang, welcome back to Salt of the Earth, where we last left our cantankerous ne'er-do-wells. Sky was attempting to stop Marta from consuming the MacGuffin fluid, and Sky missed. So, Marta, you consume the MacGuffin fluid. You have eaten it.
Okay. Go on, do your worst. I know you want to.
So,
He's laughing so much right now. Can't
Yeah,
even
no.
register on the freaking audio. Come on.
yes, I mean, yesterday was fucking preem. That episode's already up. You should watch it.
I have such FOMO. I don't want to hear about it.
It was legendary.
I don't want to hear
And it
about
was.
it. I'm
Why?
sad.
I know, but I'll make it.
okay.
Look, Phoenix. I love you. I cherish you. I honor you. The next session will be even cooler. Will be even cooler.
Yeah,
Just
right.
for you. Yeah, it will be. Do you underestimate
Right.
my ability to make shit rad? Like, it's gonna be rad. You know I'm right.
Okay.
So anyway,
I have no life. All right,
you
go on.
gulp down this viscous fluid, and it clogs your throat and goes down with a fight. It flows into your stomach, and you feel it permeate outwards into the rest of your body. You're racked with pain, and you get visions of distant places and wonders, things that you cannot parse. A new understanding flows into you, an instinctual draw, like a bird being compelled to migrate south during the winter. You feel a pull and a calling. And then nothing. All that is left is a faint warmth, like a distant sun that you cannot see, and its light falling upon you, giving you an unwelcome warmth.
Clarity is going to be ready to catch her if she faints.
Do I go unconscious, or I just feel the warmth and I'm getting the visions and all that? Oh, hold on. Danielle.
You're fine. You're awake, and you look outward at Sky and Celerity. You haven't lost anything. All that you have gained is a degree of memory, a lost way of being that has flown into you and given you something new, raw, and ancient.
And I'm sorry, Ian. Maybe I missed it, but that memory is what again?
Distant realms and visions of a place you have never seen. Something exotic, foreign,
What
and strange.
do they look like? Like what am I seeing exactly? I'd like a little more clarification on that.
You see towering pillars of crystal coming out of volcanic islands. Palm trees billow in a faint breeze. Coconuts fall from trees and monkeys crack them open. You see giants languishing in the wonders of the sun, tilling crops and fortifying one another. You hear the distant song of ancient birds and melodies and things from a culture long gone. Giant melodies. You see the giants threshing out silk. You see the giants gathering cloth and flowing textiles. You see shapes and forms and wonders and drapes. All manner of clothing, all manner of textile, all manner of form flowing into a singular whole, something greater than the slivers that made it. And you are filled with this wisdom.
Rawr.
Way to go, Captain.
Hello.
Anyway, we were in the middle of a narration, so how do you react, Phoenix? Or rather, Marta.
Marta is just going to say it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Can Marta see if there's any? So we have like the clones and the pods. Do they look like giants, or do they look similar to the people that she's seeing in the visions?
They look entirely foreign. No text on that you can readily identify.
Okay. Ever since we have been near this goo, or I guess we're calling it the goo, I've been getting visions, and now even more clearly so, I am seeing places of majesty and beauty. And I don't know what to do with them. I don't know what to do with these visions. So that's what she's going to say. To Sky and Celerity.
Well, Celerity's already woke about this, but Sky continues to refuse the gifts given to them.
Drink the goo.
The
Drink
goo.
the goo.
Just drink the fucking goo.
So it's been a rough few hours. All right, guys, let's look for a med bay. Just try to see any information on what this is.
Okay, you want to be informed before doing it. I get that.
Even though
Yes.
It's been obviously very based for the two other people that have taken it, but whatever. You see, as you
I think-
leave the goo bay, you can see the goo make like a frown within the contours of its pool directed at Sky. And you depart.
It's an emoji.
Exactly, frown emoji. So we're going to go to the medical bay now.
Yeah.
All right. You exit the gold works. Actually, no, the stoneworks, and you make your way towards the gold works, the medical bay. Let me switch out the map for this. And let me actually put you on this map because I fucking forgot. Where's the entrance? I like how there's no generic entrance here. There we go. You enter into the ship's medical bay. You can clearly see that it is largely stocked with bandages and salves and poultices as well as potions. However, they are giant-sized, and if you were to take them, they would kill you due to the strength of the dose. You can see a variety of various doors leading to several rooms. None that you can discern from the place you are at present. Where would you like to go?
So there's giant size. I'm sorry, I have to repeat everything. It just helps me get a visual. But there's giant size vials of medicine that would be too big for us. Is that what you said?
Yeah, they would kill you if you took them. It's like, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Can we? I guess I'm gonna look at my companions and just say, so this map. I'm sorry, Ian. Am I seeing exactly what this map is laid out to be like? Is there this like corner here? Can I go around it?
Yeah, it's exactly as it looks.
Okay. I'm just going to kind of point forward and say. Are there any like signs on the doors? Like you know how like medical offices will sometimes have like laboratory or something like that.
Yeah, it says diagnostics, administration, cold storage, things like that.
Maybe we should try one of these doors. Marta's going to say, looking at the beefed out Celerity and Sky.
Well, Sky's not beeped out because Sky is cringe and didn't take the goo.
What?
Gooless.
One of us. One of us. Okay. I think, well, if we're trying to look at the goo earlier, or closer, I mean, maybe we should take it to the diagnostics lab.
So you're going to go into the diagnostic laboratory?
I don't know. Sky, Celerity, does that sound good?
Let's do it.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Alright, so you enter into the diagnostic laboratory. You can see a large panel of, actually be the thing in the dead center. Hold on a second.
Can you move our tokens?
And do as the player's command. Alright, so anyway, you move into the diagnostics laboratory. Mind you, everything's giant size, so it's like freakishly huge in here. The two of you actually have to prop each other up in order to actually... God damn it, Captain. So... Sounds about right.
Or
so,
Celerity just uses their crazy bugbear reach to ladder everyone up.
That's actually correct. So
It's like even more like veiny and vascular and like Arnold Schwarzenegger in the 70s, basically. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm thinking way too much about the muscular Celerity, I think.
or just the right amount.
You were talking about something else. Referring back to my earlier comment.
Beefcake.
Yeah. Well, now I have to start drawing again because I have to draw jacked Celerity.
Yes.
Great.
Oh
'Cause
no!
they had broad shoulders before,
Even bigger.
but now I'm thinking more like a Halcyon type
Yeah.
body type,
The biggest and the strongest.
but
Yeah.
still with tits.
Yeah.
Literally
Or bigger
the
tits
most,
than Halcyon has.
almost
You like
the
the-
most bland of the Baldur's Gate characters.
Do the 1950s
I'm just talking about the build.
Atlas.
Okay,
like,
okay.
You know, the Atlas men. Okay.
Mm.
Sorry.
So
That's my
anyway, back to the
What?
game.
What? Ian? God.
This is part of the game. You did this, Ian.
It's true. I did
You
this.
made this part of the game.
You're right. This is my fault. So anyway,
You knew what you were doing.
you slot the thingamajigger into the what's it hoots it, and it starts to analyze it, and it gives the following thing out in giantish on the readout, which only Marta can read. So that is what it says.
I'm sorry, why did this readout trigger?
Because you put it in the thingamabobber what's it hoots it, because
Wow.
you wanted to analyze the goo, and now the goo has been analyzed, and it tells you what the goo
Okay.
is.
Okay, that was good DMing. That was great. Okay.
What was that?
Listening to that as a biologist was fucking hilarious.
I know, right?
I also call actual machines thingamajigs in real life as I'm standing next to someone with a veterinary degree.
Well, then I can't get on Ian too hard if we're hearing that from an actual scientist. So I'm sorry, Ian.
Oh,
You
to
ever
be
heard
clear,
what I call
most
a
people will
nuclear
judge
bomb?
Marta is going to gently pick up the reading as it prints out and just say, because she can't read really well, she's not a good reader. She has like dyslexia. Epigenetic memory.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I
She's an
say
orphan.
out of character because I don't think Celerity knows what that term means. They might. Well, no, their
Definitely
wisdom's
not.
pretty high. They might have a general
Any of them?
idea.
I'm like basically a Victorian orphan, and I'm on a spaceship. Just saying.
I feel
Sorry.
like a spacefaring person might. Maybe just because I think of epigenetics, it makes me think of sci-fi stuff. Maybe that's why I think she.
Do any of us know what epigenetics are?
Wait. I'm sorry.
I sincerely doubt that.
Can we run this back? Because the answer, I would have said the answer was yes, but if Lou doesn't, and I know less than Lou, then I guess the answer is no.
Oh no! Let me be clear.
No, this is character
As
moment.
Lou knows. I don't think Celerity does.
Yeah, Slurry's dumb as
Okay,
shit.
okay. No, I don't think Sky would be particularly familiar, probably.
I think Celerity might be familiar with some of the concepts of epigenetics, just being from space and like being a bugbear who was adopted by tieflings with a Githyanki sister, probably some interest in biology. I just don't think they know what any of the words actually mean.
You guys, I don't really know what epigenetics are.
Epigenetics.
Speaking.
Oh, sorry.
Wait,
go ahead.
no. If no one knows, if their character doesn't know, then you as the player cannot know either. So.
Well, I have Google right in front of me, so I kind of looked it up, but I also don't quite understand it, and I would like an explanation.
Yeah, it's weird.
Okay,
just to help me.
I'm booking
I'm
booking the flight right now to beat your ass for you.
Why? Because this is what the Republicans
It's when
want.
your genetics are thick as fuck.
Okay, we're gonna make this a character moment.
This is gonna be great. I want.
because-
Wait, there's actually, and this is really strange that this isn't here. That there is an encyclopedia in the corner which actually define this term. So if anyone wants to read
I'm not picking up an encyclopedia. Marta,
I'm not reading.
No, Ian, Marta mispronounced epigenetics. Sounded it out, like with her mouth, and kind of turns it upside down, the paper upside down, and says, "What is that?" So I know. Sorry, we have a million flies in our house for some reason. I apologize. Anyway, that was a total digress.
It's just how New Orleans is.
Oh
Scary
God,
shit.
they're giant. They're as big as our cats. So anyway, so does Sky or Celerity know in character what epigenetics are? I couldn't quite hear if they knew.
I don't think Celerity would recognize. I think if someone explained epigenetics to Celerity, they would understand it, but I don't think they recognize the term.
So
Sky?
because I love you guys so much, and I recognize that lack of sleep is making me bitchier than I probably would otherwise be.
We love you, though.
Go for it.
I'm going to add a fifth go. Normally, if I try to say something and I'm talked over 3 times, then that's it. It's over. But I'm going to go for a fifth one. How about, for a character moment, since Sky is wearing this magic hat from their patron that makes them smarter, they also read sometimes. And because of the magic hat, they, understand and remember what they read. So I'm going to say that just because Sky has that int boost, Sky should be able to say, yeah, epigenetics is one of their special hobby interests. Sound good?
Yeah.
Yes, and I'm also so sorry. I don't mean to talk over you. I love you.
I love you too. It's not your fault. I've been trying to. I understand that I'm bitchier than usual, so I've been trying to make myself not snap at you whenever you apologize for things that are not your fault, because you totally over apologize, and I worry that it's like a problem with your self esteem. And
It probably is,
you're
but I
lovely,
stand up.
and I hope you know that.
So are you.
Okay. So this guy's gonna be like, epigenetics. What's the whole note about? What about epigenetics?
It just says epigenetic memory.
What about it?
That's all it says.
Fascinating. Well,
What is epigenetic?
epigenetic memory is gonna be what's beyond the genetic code itself in your cells. Out of character, Lou, please tap in to correct me if I fuck this up.
Doing good so far?
So, sure, you get your whole genetic code from your parents, but you're also going to inherit the things that make your cells actually work. The methylation patterns. That's is that a Sky term? Whatever. I'm trying. Epigenetics is everything you inherit, or epigenetic memory be everything you inherit beyond just the DNA code itself. That would be the patterns of proteins made in your cells, the patterns of what genes are expressed and what aren't. So what on earth does that have to do with this goo?
I will add, great explanation. The way I like to frame it a little more concisely is how, the environment, how your environment, and that's even your, like,
Yes.
natal environment, not just, like, being out in the world, and
Mhm.
behaviors, and, like, just how everything around you and within you affects your body and can have an impact on your genes. So I have a theory as to what this means, but I don't think Celerity does.
So it's kind of like a genetic memory, essentially, is right? Is that kind of sort of what it is?
Epigenetic would be literally above genetics.
Okay.
And you can see like the gears slowly turning in Sky's mind while he like recites this. So yes, it's genetic memory of everything else that happens. Everything beyond just that code. So I wonder if somehow that goo, even though it can't change the genes you guys have, if somehow it told your cells to express things the way the giants did instead of the way you do. But I'm not a scientist.
How does that account for Celerity becoming more jacked?
That's the only part of this that would make sense.
Oh,
I
I
think.
wonder.
I'm not a
I mean,
scientist.
Sky, the way you've been explaining this, well, if it changes, from I'm not a biologist or nothing, but I know like your genes can make you look how you are, and it can, you can work out as much as you want, but no two people are ever going to have this exact same muscle structure. So, did we maybe like inherit the epigenetic effects from maybe the bodies in those tubes? Because, like, maybe if I had a different, base physiology, I think you call it, I'd have turned out looking more like this naturally.
Could
Because
be.
of a harsher environment? Is that what you mean?
Harsher environment, or like, all that stuff Sky was saying about, it can happen in the womb too.
Oh.
Like, so not necessarily harsher, just different circumstances.
I mean, in werewolves, epigenetics are the difference between having brown fur and black fur. The genetic code is all the same, but those whose I'm sorry, I'm trying to give Sky I don't think Sky is going to be able to work out histone methylation patterns, so never mind. He's
Marta's
just gonna trail
nod.
off.
No, Marta's going to nod vigorously and in understanding of what the concept is.
Oh, you know what? Since this is fantasy, I can make it up. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
brown werewolves having brown or black fur, the same gene codes for both, but if they got enough nutrients in the womb, they'll come out with black fur, and if not, they get brown fur.
Well, obviously,
So-
the epigenetics that influence celerity had plenty of nutrients. Sorry, so Marta's going to slyly look at the newly bound muscles on Celerity's arms. And then sort of just, I guess, move on. I think we should go to a different room.
All right.
I mean, Sky, now that you seem to understand this a little bit more, do you want to maybe give it a shot when we're done here in the med bay?
I was gonna sigh and flick
I
through his
understand if
spell
you
book.
don't, but
He's just gonna flick through his spell book, even though, and there's nothing in it that could possibly be related to this.
Do we still have the vial?
Do we still have the vial?
Yes.
Ian?
Okay. All right. Guy's gonna. All right, fine. Put the book back in the bag, rummage through it, grab the poison resistance potion, hold that in one hand, and chug the liquid with the other. Chug the goo with the other hand.
Goo. Goo.
Celerity's gonna be ready to
Goo.
catch them if they faint.
Goo,
All
goo,
right.
goo, 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 goo. Like, I'm so excited for the goo.
One of us.
One of us. One of us. This is some invasion of the body
People,
censorship.
people.
I
Looks
just
like.
saw Alien Covenant for the first time, and I'm getting major flashbacks.
Yep, I know exactly what you mean.
Look like crab, act like people. So
like
anyway.
people.
All right. I drank the goo.
Okay, so
Yay!
Okay,
Peer
back.
pressure!
Yay. Goo. Okay, Ian, do your thing.
Oh, so anyway, eating goo
Sorry,
is
I'm
actually
sorry,
bad.
Oh, son of a...
I was lying to all of you. No, JK, the goo's good. Like, so
I'm going to
The
book
goo
a
is
flight
good.
right now.
can't afford it. So the goo.
I'll chip in.
Oh no,
Damn
he
it.
can afford it. Like,
Yeah.
so anyway, Sky, the viscous fluid courses down your throat and enters into your stomach, and you feel it kind of burrow its way out of your stomach and flow into your outward extremities. You feel this kind of arcane energy coursing you, and you begin to warm up, almost to a boiling point. The world around you fades away, and you go unconscious. And in that realm beyond waking light, you are visited and greeted by the one that grants you your powers, the Great Old One.
Oh!
Its visage is a writhing mass of tentacles enveloped in a violet haze. You can feel their squelching, viscous mucus sloughing off, hitting an unseen floor. And it looks forward towards you, and you can see somehow, through the writhing mass of tentacles, a gaze, although you see no eyes.
Your benevolence! Benny, it's been so long!
There's no need for formalities. I think you have chosen quite wisely. Enjoy your new profane powers, and please do not hesitate to avail yourself of strengths that you might seek in the future. And you find
Of
yourself
strength?
strengths that you seek
Ah.
in the future. You find yourself suddenly awake. I'm going to assume held in the arms of Celerity, because that seems like something Celerity would do.
Yeah, like
Okay.
holding him upright, so the poison resistance potion doesn't drown him or whatever.
Perfect. Sky, you have returned to vision, and you feel an innermost strength.
All right.
Ooh, could we just do like a quick break? Sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Can I just run to the restroom? I'm so sorry, Sky. SJ, do you mind?
Not at all.
I can
All right,
make
welcome
it
back,
take
everyone. All right, hey Lou, could you mute until you have to push the talk? Because I'm getting a lot of background noise from you. Thanks. All right, so Sky, congratulations, you have now embodied the goo. How do you feel?
No less weird than usual, so let's go. How do I feel, though?
You feel fucking great.
Ian, I have a line.
Oh God, what is it?
You've embodied the goo. How do you do?
That's actually pretty good. Oh damn, this man and his bardic tendencies. He's so smooth. All right, what the hell is going on here? All right, so anyway, Sky's embodied the goo. Celerity's embodied the goo. Marta's embodied the goo. Everyone is down to goo. Now, you have exited the medical bay, and ahead of you is a large section that says in giantish cold storage. What would we like to do?
Yes. Okay. So right in front of us, out of the diagnostics room door, we are facing a door that says cold storage. Is what you're saying?
Correct.
Seeing as we have nothing better to do, I think we should try to open that door. And Marta's going to just do just that. She's going to try to open the door. Does it open? Obviously it does. You moved our tokens, but I'm assuming we don't have to have like key access to anything.
No, the door just like sci-fi Star Trek opens up. As you look in here, you see a giantess in a large glass cylinder with only her head revealed to the glass. Her hair is the color of, I don't know, is a faint blue, like light fractured through ice, and small sigils and whorls of black ink across her face. Tattoos of some kind, but their meaning is inscrutable. A large copper mask is over her eyes, which seems to completely obscure her gaze. Aside from her head, the rest of her is entirely not visible. You can see that there's a variety of giant sigils on the side of the large cylinder that she has affixed. The container itself is about 35 feet tall, and you can gather that this particular giantess is about 30 feet tall. The sigils on the side say close, open, and void. Which one do we wish to push?
So the sigils are close, open, and void on
Yes.
And this is, what is this? I'm sorry. This is a cold storage. Okay.
Yes.
So Marta says the sigils read I'm sorry. What was it? Open,
Close,
void, and what?
close, open, and void.
Close, open, and void. And looks at Sky and Celerity, and then back to the giantess. Shall we open? So she's in a container. So shall we open her container?
Yes.
You can answer for them.
Sure. Let's open the frozen container so she can thaw and presumably die. Yeah, I guess, whatever.
Die.
That's
Well, can we cast? Maybe we should just cast a spell on her first, because you know what? I have underutilized my spells. Hold on, actually.
do we know if she's alive, like in stasis, or I apologize, Phoenix, I did not mean to come off as like
No, I love you.
Sure
And
thing.
you always ask the most like intuitive questions, so it's totally no worries.
I was
Maybe-
expressing frustration at my own confusion, not at your suggestions. And I
No,
appreciate that you made suggestions.
No, absolutely.
Cool.
And like I said, you're very intuitive, so I always like to
Oh,
hear
thanks.
what you have to say. Maybe we could. I don't know. I just really want to cast a spell. Does anyone mind? Okay, can I just
Do it.
cast Healing Word on her and then we push open? You know, just in case she's not feeling well.
Go ahead and cast a spell.
Okay, I want to cast it. How do I do that? Do I just push the button?
Okay, so you're gonna push the button and then you're gonna cast a spell on her.
Yes.
Okay. So you push the button.
No. Oh, that seems bad. That does not seem like a very good roll.
Oh, actually, one other thing.
instead.
One thing I actually forgot to mention about this room. You can see that there's other forms of artifice that are scattered about, but they seem inoperable. There's no power to them at present. And you can see remnants of some kind of calamity has also fallen upon the room. Scratches upon the floor, ancient blood scoured into everything, and scorch marks. What would you like to do now?
Oh God, that seems important.
Ominous.
Just a bit.
Well, so what is scratched into the floor? You said there's sigils or something.
It's the remnants of what seems to be various magical implements, eldritch blast marks, firebolt marks, the scratch of swords and claws.
So there was like a fight here.
Yes.
Okay. Is the body of the giantess wounded or marred in any way?
You cannot discern her presence because the crystalline confines of the chamber that she is in only exposes her head. The rest of her body is obscured.
Gotcha. So how does her head look?
Looks pretty fine.
Yeah, is she good looking as well?
She's extremely attractive.
Okay, gotcha.
She's also 30 feet tall and could probably like kill you with a moment's thought, but okay. Which I know is how we... Oh no!
You're into it.
Slams the
And
open
priorities.
Sure, let's do it and see what happens.
button. The
We
riders...
spent 30 minutes describing Celerity's new muscles, and now this woman.
The riders barely disguise fetish.
Oh, no.
I will say I played a one shot with Ian and we went through this exact scenario.
So you're gonna push the open button and then you're gonna try to healing word her.
Yes.
Okay, so you push open the button. The adamantine sarcophagus opens up, and the stasis mist dissipates, and you can see that the remainder of her body is mortally wounded. Enormous scar wounds, entrails flowing out of her. Blood is frozen around her in a faint stasis mist. When the mist dissipates, the magic of the stasis field evaporates, and the frozen blood is now given motion, and it falls to the floor with aplomb, splattering the entire party. She falls on her knee with an immense thunderous roar, with the immense bulk of her body hitting the adamantine flooring, and it almost knocks you on your feet. She grips her sides, and if you could see her eyes, she's glancing at the lot of you, and a fatal white returns to her cheeks. She slumps forward, and your spell has no effect. She is dead.
What?
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
No, okay, well, does anyone else have any healing spells?
Sky does
What
not.
what if I just? Oh, I'm sorry, Sky. Please.
It's okay. I just said Sky does not have Speak with Dead, so fuck.
I have Cure Wounds. Level 1. Will that help?
Okay, Lou does have a helmet that has at will speak with dead, but because Lou is dying, I think this is actually where we can close out the session. So that Lou
Wait,
can
what about
engage.
Speak with Dying?
Speak with dead. Lou has, well, not Lou, my mistake. Celerity has the Helm of Ancestry, which gives at will speak with dead.
Oh, yeah.
So we can do that.
Right. Because
when we
I've given
cycle
it
back.
to our paladin, but
Yeah, it's back in your inventory now. So I think this is where we will close out for the session. Congratulations, everyone. You did a very good job. Remember, embrace the goo, and I will put up the posting for our next spread of adventures.
Goo people. Goo.